What's up, y'all? I'm out here at the range, as you can see behind me. Been out here all day doing some testing. It's getting that time of day though where I'm about to lose my sunlight. It's getting colder. My hands is getting numb, but hopefully we'll get enough sunlight to hold out for us so we can get this interesting 410 test done. So y'all know the deal. We got the jelly contraption set up with the chrono and 2 blocks of gel. Now I've done a couple of tests in this far block down here. It's a 380 and a 9 mil. I'll leave some links above if y'all hadn't seen those, but this front block up here is pretty much clear, all except for a few little stragglers. We might run into those, but it shouldn't really make that much difference with what we testing here. Well, we got a lot of room up here to work with to get it where we need it to be. And I figured I may as well stay with my heavy clothing barrier too. It's got the layer of denim, layer of fleece, and 2 layers of cotton t-shirt. And like I said, what we testing out is some 410, but not just your average 410. It's this Hornady Critical Defense triple defense stuff. If y'all aren't familiar with this stuff's actually got 3 projectiles in it. It's got a 41 caliber FTX style slug and 2 35 caliber round balls. Ballistics on it saying 750 feet per second. Now obviously I'm not sure what length barrel, and they don't say on here, so be interesting to see what these things are moving. Here's one of the shells I did cut open so you can check it out. You can see that FTX slug on the front and then those 2 round balls there behind it. And then what we're going to test them out of is a couple of judges out here. We got the Taurus judge here with the 6-inch barrel, and then I've got the Rossi circuit judge here with the 18.5-inch barrel. But this should be really interesting to see. I've actually tested these triple defense shells. It's been several months ago, and I used a little small public defender judge, a little shorty barrel, and it wasn't through cloth or anything. So I'm really curious to see, especially what these do in the longer barrel and through the cloth. So let me get this stuff set up and let's check them out. All right, let's see if we can manage to get us some speeds on these things. I'm really not sure how many rounds I'm going to run yet. I'm going to see how much these things fight with me. Being this close, if everything stays together, we should get one clean reading, but if it separates, it's really no telling. But let's see what happens, and then we'll go from there. All right, we got 878. I would say that's valid for sure. 941. Woo! See, we had a separation that clicked off one of my my dowels right there, and 873. So we're gonna leave it at that 3 for sure. Let's go check the average. All right, so that 3-round average was actually 897 feet per second, and I feel like that's pretty accurate right there. I think those are all 3 were pretty accurate readings. So let me get this reset and put me a new dowel in there, and let's check out the long barrel. All right, y'all, I think I got us fixed back up down there. So a little quick tip also for those of y'all who use chronos. Y'all might already know this, and you might already do this, but those chronos come with these steel rods to hold your diffusers up. The problem with these steel rods is if you hit these things like I just did with that doweling rod, it's not gonna break these things. It's going to bend them, and it's going to hit them with some force, and it's going to bend them down in the base there, your plastic base, and it's not going to give, and it's going to wallow out that base or possibly break your chrono altogether. So a good thing you can do is get you some 3/16" dowel rod, and when you hit these, as you can see, they just simply break in half. I mean, they're just brittle, so it just breaks off and you put a new one. You ain't got to worry about messing up your chrono. But anyway, that ain't what we out here for. I got us 3 more of these shells loaded up, this time in the 18.5-inchers. So let's see if I can manage to not let these things separate, although there ain't much I can do about it. So we got 1112, 1023, and 1071. So this thing sped them up right much. Let's go down there and check that average. All right, so our 3-round average from the circuit judge is 1,068 feet per second. And if y'all remember out that 6-inch judge, it was 897. So you're talking about what, 171 feet per second faster from this circuit judge. So 171 feet per second, that's over 10%. So I'd call that a significant difference. We should see some difference in the gel out of these, but let me get this reset and y'all know what time it is. All right, y'all, it's order in the court jelly time. I'm gonna put 1 round from each barrel linked into the gel. We're gonna start with this 6-inch judge first. Let's see what happens. I got a feeling it's gonna be a mess because we got several things flying towards the gel. All right, should have been a nice hit. Let me go down there and check that out. All right, y'all, that was a good hit down there, and it's actually looking pretty good too, all except for the fact that we actually lost one of our round balls out the side of the gel. It curved. I suspect that's a big possibility every single time just because of the way these things are built, and I'll show you what I mean here in a little bit. But let's take this shot here, and if I feel like I've got enough room where it won't just mess everything up where you can't see, I'll try to get another one where we can at least catch that other ball and see what it looks like. But let's see, maybe we'll catch it right here and we won't have to worry about it. All right. I got a feeling that came out the side. Let me go find out. All right, I was actually wrong there. That one was absolutely perfect. We caught all the projectiles from that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and press my luck and try another one with this 6-inch and see if we can catch that other round ball. The only reason I really want to is because I want to see if it deformed or anything, or if it just stayed round. I'm gonna try to put this one a little bit lower, but let's see what happens, y'all. All right, I think that actually was perfect. Let me go down there and see. All right, y'all, that worked out absolutely perfect. So we got some really cool stuff to check out down here. The only thing that's a little bit hard to see is this on the top and the back there. That's the one out of the 18.5-inch circuit judge, but I'll take you to the other side so you can get a really good look at that. But let's look it up here at the 6-inch first. So the first one I took was this one right here up on the top. As you can see, fantastic wound channel out of these things. Really nice disruption. It dropped a little FTX insert there, you can see. Now you'll see this little pencil line coming out, and now what that is one of the round balls. So as you can see, it kept traveling right here. That's going to be your slug and one of the round balls. I can almost guarantee it. It's hard to tell, but I'm almost positive. I've seen these before, and what I was talking about by the way these are designed, one of the round balls is basically set up in the back end of the slug there, up in the cavity. So they tend to stay together, that one ball, and then the other one separates. Well, when the other one separated, see that little pencil line, and then it came here, hit the separation, and then it took a little bit of a left, just enough to come out the side of the block there, about 2 inches in that second block. But the other one, like I say, I can almost guarantee it's in the back side of that slug there when we pull it out. And now that's the reason I wanted to take the second one with the 6-inch, because I wanted to see what happened with that stray ball. So here's the second one on the bottom down there. Again, fantastic wound channel and disruption. Now this one went ahead and split into all 3 of the different pieces. So curving down towards the bottom there's your slug. It dropped the FTX insert. There's your slug there. Looks like some nice expansion. In the middle, that's one of the round balls. It's flattened out, you can already tell. And then that little top string there carries out here into the second block. And I don't know if you can tell with the glare, but it's sitting right there, and it's also smashed up with some deformation. And then, like I said, in the back there at the top of these other ones, that's the 18.5-inch. Really, really nice wound channel and disruption there. It carries through here. You can see that right there. That's your slug and one of the round balls. I'm almost positive. And then the other round ball split off again, and it's sitting right here behind that other little bit of disruption right there. So as far as the penetration on it, the one out of the circuit judge 18.5-inch, the slug and one of the round balls that stayed together are at 12.5 inches. The other round ball went all the way out to the 16-inch mark. And then the ones out of your 6-inch judge here, the first one, you've got the slug and the round ball together there at about 12.25 inches. And then the other round ball left the side down here at 17.5. And then the second one from the 6-inch, the slug and that first round ball looks like about 12 3/8. So almost exactly the same, right? Just a barely little above 12 on all 3 of the slugs from no matter what the length. So like I say, about 12 3/8. And then the ball that's separated on that one of them is at 14 3/4. The other one is all the way out here at 18.5. So really nice performance from what I'm seeing on all of these rounds. But here you are from above, so you can see that one in the back, the 18.5 inch. As you can see, absolutely fantastic wound channel. Definitely a bigger disruption area than the ones out the 6 inch. Carries on through there. As you can see, right there is the slug in one of the round balls, and then the other round ball went down to here. All right, y'all, let's check out these projectiles. So right here, this is from the 18.5. That's from the 6 inch that lost one of the round balls. As you can see, one of them was still in the back there, and the same with this 18.5. One of them still in the back, and then this third one right here, that's the last one we took with the 6 inch, where all of them separated. So you got the slug and then the 2 round balls. Since there's so many little pieces here, we'll just look at a couple things at a time. So this right here is out of the 18.5. This is out of one of the 6 inch. So the one that kept the one of the round balls and lost one. But as you can see, like I mentioned, the design of this thing kind of lends itself to one of the round balls staying in the back of the slug. It's just like a big open cup on the back of the slug, and when it's in the shell, one of the round balls is nested up in that cavity in the back. But anyway, like I said, this is the 18.5 inch, that's the 6 inch. You can definitely tell a difference in expansion. There's no doubt about it. That 18 inch definitely got the speed going and opened that thing up some more. That being said, both of them looks like fantastic expansion to me, and even the little round balls, I can pull them out of the back there. You can see even those have deformed, and you can see the one in there, it's deformed also. And then here's the separate little round ball that we caught in the 18.5, the one that wasn't stuck in the back. And then as you can see on the 6 inch here, here's the ones, they all separated from the slug. So just gives you an idea of how much they do deform. And then again, here's the slug from that second 6 inch that did shed all of the round balls. As you can see, what happened there, you can kind of tell it slipped that side down just enough for that one round ball to slip on out of there and escape as it was traveling through. But let's get some measurements on this stuff. I don't think I even mentioned the weights of these. I told you the calibers, but the weights on them, each slug is 115 grains, and each round ball are 65 grains each. So in each shell, you got a total of 245 grains of lead. So with that in mind, let's measure this 18.5 inch first. If we put it all on there at one time, we should be close to 245, and we're at 241.2 on that. So definitely lost a little bit of something going on there. And now here's the 6 inch that we got all 3 pieces of. If we put all 3 of those on there, we're looking at 243.2 on that. And then this one here out of the 6 inch, where we completely lost one of the round balls, we're sitting at 178.4 on that. Now, as far as expansion on them, both of these 6 inches are nearly identical. I did a quick little measurement on them. This 6 inch here, you got 646, 697, and 651. So nice expansion off the slug on that 6 inch. And then from the 18.5 inch, you got 743, 687, and 744. So some big old expansion from that one out of the 18.5 inch. Now the little round balls are really inconsistent, but we'll hit a couple of them here. You got 404. This one here, you got 383. So some pretty nice expansion off the little round balls also. So there you have it, y'all. The 410 Critical Defense Triple Defense. All I can say is that's a big old pile of lead sitting right there, and that's only 3 rounds. I mean, you got a 5-round chamber in that thing. You're talking about dumping a lot of lead down range. You know, a lot of people look at these judges and stuff like this as a novelty, and you know, and to a certain extent, maybe it is, maybe it's not, but all I can tell you right here is I would not want any of this coming at me. You got plenty of energy, you got plenty of penetration, you got some expansion off these things. I think out of either one of these tools out here, this would definitely get the job done. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna wrap it up right there for what I think was a very interesting 410 test. Like I said, these Judge revolvers, all of these 410 type revolvers are kind of looked at as nothing but just a novelty, a range toy. And honestly, that's what I use them for. But this right here, there's no doubt about it. That will be a potent little package right there for some defensive use. But y'all let me know what y'all think about these rounds. Do some of y'all out there carry these in a Judge revolver? Do you carry some other kind of round in your Judge? Do you carry them in something else? Let me know down in the comments what your experience is. If you did enjoy the video, take a second and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you click that bell notification icon so hopefully you can get notified when I upload new stuff. Y'all check out my affiliate links in the video description if you would. If you shop through Amazon, hit up that storefront link. You'll go straight through Amazon like normal from there, and anything you buy anywhere on the site after that, I get a kickback from them towards the channel. The same goes for those axle links. These GS Extreme Pros are coming in absolutely clutch out here during the winter to keep my ears warm and not getting in the way. If you're looking for some nice ear pro, check out those links down below. You can save a pile of money instead of going straight to their site. As always, I appreciate all my Range Gang members and every single one of y'all out there for supporting the channel. I got a ton of good stuff headed y'all's way, so be on the lookout for that. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.